In every city around the world, you usually have two things: a prolific family that changes the culture and puts the city on an international level. You also have these monuments that everyone adopts, and we call those staples. The definition of a staple is a structure that is strong and dependable and binds us together. Today, my business partner, Bobby Cortez, has the distinct pleasure of talking to a family in 1941 that changed San Antonio forever. He's about to interview Gerardo Carvajal, that is running La Familia Cortez Restaurants. Let's go check it out. Hey guys, here we are at Mi Tierra in San Antonio, Texas. This is a staple in San Antonio. I'm excited to be here. This has been a large portion of my history, of my family's history. This is where we come for sweetbread every year. This is where we come to eat when families are in town. This is where San Antonio comes to get together, really. This is Gerardo Carvajal. He's been here for 25 years. He is the head chef and manager. You've been here for so long, you know everything about this place. Give us a little bit of the history.
Well, Mi Tierra started back in 1941, so we've been here for 78 years. Started very small with 3 tables, and right now we have close to 1,000 seats.
Wow.
It's open 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year.
Well, 1,000 seats, and it doesn't feel like it's enough because there's always a wait, right?
Always a wait, hour and a half to 2 hour wait.
So I've noticed that if anyone's coming through San Antonio, this is the stop. Why do you think that is?
Well, it has to do a lot with the history, the tradition, the food that we have, the decorations that we have you see behind us. Everything speaks culture.
So you did mention that it's also a stop for celebrities, comedians, athletes, and even a long line of presidents, right?
Absolutely. Anybody that comes to San Antonio has to make a stop at Mi Tierra. You know, coming to San Antonio and not coming to Mi Tierra, it's you're missing a big part of San Antonio.
Absolutely. So not just food, right? You also do pan dulce, which is sweetbread, which is a large portion of why people come to this restaurant. Is that correct?
Yes, our panaderia works overnight to get the product very fresh in the morning, and by 3-4 p.m. we're pretty much out. Just the panaderia alone takes a good 30 minutes to get to order your pan dulce. And it's really good. You gotta come in and check it out. Mi Tierra
has been owned by the Cortez family since 1941. It's been run by the family for 4 generations. And you also have several other restaurants that are owned and operated by the family, is that correct?
Yes, we have 4 other restaurants. We have La Margarita, which was the creator of the fajitas. Have you ever had fajitas before?
I've had fajitas many times.
Oh, well, that's where the fajitas got invented back in 1981. We have lines of people waiting to try that product.
So before La Margarita, there was no fajitas?
There was no fajitas. Before La Margarita, the skirt steak was ground up and used as a hamburger meat. When we come up with that concept, it took off nationally. We created a market for it.
And now you're getting out of the downtown San Antonio area, right?
We're going into our 5th restaurant called Mi Familia. It's going to be on the north side at the Rim. And it's a beautiful, beautiful restaurant. Still captures the essence of Mi Tierra. The decorations, the cultural, the history, the music. It captures the essence of Mi Tierra. And the service, of course, and the food.
So the name is it's well known. How did they come up with the name? Where did it come from?
Well, Mr. Cortez is from Guadalajara, Tlaquepaque, and the Market Square area reminds him of his hometown. That's why he called it Mi Tierra, which is my homeland.
So what's next for the family? What are we doing next?
Well, like I was saying, we have the Mi Familia coming up, and hopefully it keeps growing, because that's a wonderful company.
Well, absolutely. You guys can't fail. You guys have only done great things here in San Antonio, and I'm excited to be here with you, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the future. Gerardo, thank you so much for meeting with me and for allowing me to come and speak with you. I'm so happy that I was able to do this. It's going to be a big thing for my family, for San Antonio, and that's it for us here at The American Dream. We'll see you next week.